All right, listen, I know this hasn't been our best week. I get it. Scott's been off his game.
I talked about square poop.
All right, Scott's been on his game. Oh, heavens. If you would please like, subscribe, and follow, we'd appreciate that. You have to click the thing and do the stuff and then zap the other deal, and we're good to go.
Yep.
You can also send us stories at titrart@radio.network that you just think might be just, strange, weird, fun.
Yeah. Or something we could make fun of.
Or involve wombat poop.
Square wombat poop, doggone it.
There's another kind?
Maybe. I don't know. I think some of them can do other parallelograms.
And if you'd be so kind as to leave a comment. That just hurts to say. Just, comment wherever you are, because we'll find them. And we'll be embarrassed for about 10 or, 12 seconds. And then we'll carry on anyway.
Yeah, and then we'll forget all about it.
So you got your job. Like, subscribe, and follow. Stories to titrart@radio.network. Comment wherever we find us. Carry on. Which is dead meat that vultures pick at.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
Speaking of poop.
I hate you.
Burger King apparently has a Halloween Whopper. The restaurant's signature hamburger is sporting a black bun during October or October, whenever it is. Anyway, the sandwich.
I hate it when my burger is spotting a bun.
But the sandwich packs a spooky surprise. Eating it can turn your poop green. Medical experts say this colorful side effect is nothing to worry about. Sometimes stool color is very important. I mean, if it's plaid, call me right away, says the doc. And sometimes we can get worried inappropriately about the color of stool. Dr. Ian Lustbader.
You're making this up.
No, that's his real name.
No, you're making this up.
Lustbader. A clinical associate professor of medicine and gastroenterologist at New York University's Langone Medical Center told Live Science. So what's making Burger King's customers' post-meal stools so colorful? Most likely it's the food coloring in the bun, Lustbader said. Food coloring is not always completely absorbed by the intestines during digestion, and the dye that isn't absorbed can seep into food material that's sitting in the gut, turning it different colors. So, if you eat a tie-dye t-shirt,
comes out looking like a black Whopper bun.
Oh, wow, good. At least that's been cleared up.
Has it?
Mm-hmm.
When a 36-year-old woman in Providence, Rhode Island did not have the money for conventional dental care, a friend recommended Yorkie.
The pudding?
Nope.
The puppy?
No, it's a person's nickname. Or their alias. As they do covert dentistry.
Okay.
WPRI-TV reports that in May, the woman contacted Altagracia Yorkie Adamus, hence Yorkie.
Yeah, right, because nobody can pronounce the name.
He's 57 and went to the lady's home, her basement, where she practiced dentistry in her basement. It's not like doing hair.
Yeah, when there's a long string tied to the door handle of the room you're in, you're in the wrong place.
There, Yorkie allegedly removed instruments from a dresser drawer, some with visible rust.
Some of them were spoons.
I'm just trying to figure out why she's still there at this point.
One was a pair of chopsticks.
She then numbed up the victim's molar and pulled on it until it came out. Why am I picturing like someone opening, when trying to open the door in a cartoon? So she finally got the molar out, then numbed and drilled on the patient's front teeth. Later that night, the pain worsened, and she texted with Yorkie, who told her just to take a couple of painkillers and keep her mouth on ice. The next day, the victim checked into a hospital, was told she's very sick. As you may have guessed, police got involved. They said Yorkie was a licensed dentist in the Dominican Republic, not in Rhode Island.
Were Yorkie's tools licensed?
Yes, but in the 18th century.
I see. Where
I am somehow envisioning. I'm not actually a seer of truths.
Yeah.
For some reason in my brain, I'm getting the image of Yorkie in a courtroom. I don't know why. It just flashed there for a second.
Yep.
Why would you? How would you?
Unbelievable. The only thing that would have made it worse would having the basement actually be a root cellar, right? Sign, everywhere a sign. You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah.
Never do anything you wouldn't want to explain to the paramedics.
By the way, Tesla did a really nice version of that.
Tesla the band or Tesla the car?
The band. The car can't sing.
Oh.
Well, neither can the band.
We can't drive either. So I'll have to look that up later.
Plug it in.
Never do anything you
both
wouldn't...
the band or the car.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Never do anything you wouldn't want to explain to the paramedics. Sign 1. Sign 2. Don't give up on your dreams. Go back to sleep. This is one of those bars use. It's a chalkboard, or some restaurants use it. It's a chalkboard, and they'll put on message for today or whatever. Today, drink your coffee. Stay focused and positive. Don't freak out. Remember, stabbing people is wrong. Are you wearing pants? I'm thinking I need these guys.
These are all important questions and messages right there.
Most days.
Every day. Kind of like the reverse of, do not talk to me yet if you value your life. I haven't had my coffee.
This is a tag inside a t-shirt. Made in China. 100% cotton. Machine wash cold. Do not bleach. Tumble dry low. Don't sleep. Don't leave the house. They're coming to get you.
Oh, now I'm hearing that they're coming to get you. To the funny farm.
Where life is wonderful all the time, and birds and animals sing all the time, and they're coming to take me away. If no one comes from the future...
Dr. Demento, right? I heard that.
Well, probably... No, I remember hearing it as a hit.
Oh,
it was a novelty hit in the 60s.
Yeah.
And then Demento had to have it. I mean...
Because it just fits.
Yeah. If no one...
She's Dr. Dementia now?
Yes.
Just carry on, please. Just carry on.
If no one comes from the future to stop you from doing it, then how bad of a decision could it really be?
See, exactly. I've used that several times, and it's worked out so well.
Yeah, well, you decided to do this show.
Can't be that bad an idea. I haven't come back from the future to stop me.
Yeah, exactly. Back to you. Well, that's how the pros do it.
No, they don't. That's how the amateurs do it.
Oh, back to you.
Yeah.
I'm pro-am.
Doesn't that ever aggravate you? News professionals, right? Blah, 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 blah. Back to you, Bill.
Thank you, Tracy.
You couldn't have told Bill how it was going to end, and he could just carry on from there?
And their names are John and Howard.
Except for that. A visitor at Wonderland Amusement Park. There is a Wonderland Amusement Park in Toronto, Ontario.
Oh, I wouldn't know that.
Was filled with more than wonder as he rode the Leviathan roller coaster last spring. According to the Toronto Sun, Hubert Sue of Toronto said as his coaster car neared the top of one of the ride's loops, it collided with a bird. Possibly a pigeon. Could have been a condor.
There were feathers.
Maybe a hawk, an eagle. Maybe it's Hawkman. Who knows?
Ooh, yes, that's right.
I looked down and saw blood on my hands and my face.
His face had fallen off?
That would be disconcerting no matter what he hit.
Right. If I had my face in my hands, I'm hoping that the rest of my head's along with it.
There was a feather on my hand and feathers on the girl next to me's shirt. It seemed like the coaster car hit the bird and then sort of exploded on us.
As they do.
That's what birds are known to do.
Oh.
Sue said attendants gave them a roll of industrial brown paper towels, and he ended up washing up in the West Room.
West Boom.
FUD.
We're hunting
Elmo shot it.
birds.
It was duck season. The kids who work in the park seemed like they had no idea what to do. Yet that could be an issue in the future.
You got to think about that bird strike on roller coasters. That's got to be unusual.
I would think at least that's got to be. It doesn't have video. You'd have top 10. You would be viral so fast.
Oh, it's like that one major league pitch that hits the seagull.
Yeah, when Randy Johnson killed the seagull.
Yeah, feathers everywhere, and then this naked seagull tumbling across.
Randy's been retired for how long, and that's what he still hears about.
Oh yeah,
not that he was one of the most devastating pitchers of his time. Not that he won a World Series. No, you killed the bird, right?
I've rubbed this ball on a bird. Could you sign it for me?
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.